Spielman, and today I'm going to do an informative speech about China. I'm going to teach you a few things I learned about China. I chose China because I love their food and I love the way they do nails. So I wanted to learn a little bit about what they are all about. I learned a lot of interesting facts I'm going to share with you today. I wanted to tell you about the country and the climate and give you a brief description of what it's all about and around. The capital of China is Beijing. China has a landmass of 9,600,000 square kilometers. China is the fourth largest country in the world. Russia, Canada, and the United States come before China. China is located next to the East Asian continent and is on the western shore of the Pacific Ocean. It has numerous places bordering it, such as Korea, Mongolia, Russia, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Laos, and Vietnam. China is made up of 23 provinces and 5 autonomous regions, 4 municipalities directly under the central government, and special administrative regions of Hong Kong and Macau. The highest mountain in the world is Mount Kulanglia. It towers above others at 29,035 feet. Climate in China is extremely diverse, tropical in the south and subarctic in the north. Most of the people in China live in the middle and lower regions of the Yellow River, Yangtze River, Pearl River valleys, and the Northeast Plain. In 2000, the Good West campaign was launched. It was to help backward western and central area catch up with eastern China. Holidays in China are kind of weird. They are way different than the United States. They only have 3 major holidays, and they are each celebrated for 7 days. In 1999, China decided to call the weeks Golden Weeks. You can get a 7-day vacation if you work the weeks for 4 extra days, either before the holidays or after the holiday. Chinese holidays are occasions that the family gets together for reunions and traveling. The 3 major holidays that they have are National Day, which is celebrated on October 1st. They celebrate the found of People's Republic of China on October 1st, 1949. Spring Festival is the Chinese New Year. It lasts 10 days of January and mid-February. International Labor Day is celebrated on May 1st. There were a lot of facts about China. Some were about the same as the United States, but at the same time they were different. They have a president whose name is Hu Jintao. He was elected on March 15th, 2003. Their flag is red with 5 white stars. The emblem is Tiananmen Gate, tower under 5 stars, encircled by ears of grain and with gear wheel below. The anthem is the March of the Volunteers. It was made in 1935. It was written by poet Tian Han. The music by composer was Ni Ear. It was to honor those who went to the front of the line and to fight the Japanese invaders in northeast China in the 1930s. The song was then put up for China to adopt September 27, 1949. And the National People's Congress decided to finalize the song on December 4th, 1982. Their animal is the great panda. It is truly a national treasure. A little over 1,000 of them survive in the wild today. They are more popular in Sichuan province. For the Chinese flower, they don't have a flower. They did an unofficial survey, and most people chose a tree for the flower. It was the peony tree. Their actual tree, it is not the same as the peony tree, which is even stranger, but the Chinese ginkgo. It is the oldest tree in the world. It came about 160 million years ago during the Jurassic Age. The birds that they have. The bird species live in China, and they're the only ones that have them in the world. National treasure, Chaix province red ibis, is the Chinese bird. It is a crane. There are only about 1,500 of them around. They are on the National Endangered Species List. There are several other cranes, which are the Siberian white, the common, the blacknecked, the saurus, the hooded, the white nape, and the demoiselle. The currency is different than ours. It's called renminbi, RMB yuan. Chinese language can be very complicated. They speak a few different types. I know I would be truly lost because I could barely speak the English language. They speak Mandarin, Yu, Wu, Manabi, and Minian. In 1958, the NPC on the 5th session approved the adoption of the Pinyin scheme for the Chinese phonetic alphabet, used for spelling Chinese names and places in Roman letters. In the 1970s was when they finally started using the Pinyin system. Pinyin is known in China and replaces the Romanization spelling systems. China has a few religious worshippers. There are well over 100 million people who worship Buddhism. Some worships in other religions are Taoism, Islam, Christianity, Catholic, and Protestant. The overall health of China is pretty good. In 2002, they were said to live to about 71 years old. It has risen 35% since 1949. China has a wide access to primary health care and child immunizations. The economy is not the same as the United States, but it is still higher now than in 1978. GNP reported that in 1980 it was about 128 billion, and in 1998 it was reported to be 745 billion. The economy is continuing to grow at 9.1% in 2003. The annual industrial production growth rate was 11.6% between the years of 1976 to 2000. 4 different constitutions have been generated successful in the years of 1954, 1975, and 1978, and 1982. On September 20th, 1954, the first constitution was adopted by the NPC. The present constitution was promulgated in 1982 and was amended several times in 1988, 1993, and 1999. The military that they have is similar to here. They're just called different names. The People's Liberation Army, which is also known as the PLA. And it is made up of different parts called Army, Navy, and Air Force. And the 2nd Artillery Force. The chairman of Central Military Commission of China is Jiang Zemin. He was also the country's top military organ and commander of the armed forces. I hope you learned something about China that you could take with you today. I know I have gotten a lot of information that I did not know existed about it, but it seems that they have the same principles as the United States does. I thought they'd be a lot different. Thank you for coming, and I have put on a slideshow about some of China's important facts.
She's still doing her speech.